Hello and welcome to our live, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. We're coming to you live from San Francisco, California. My name is Carla. I am a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Louisa. I'm also a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hi guys. Happy Monday. My name is Candy. I'm also a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Yes, so thanks for joining us. Our topic today is called What If Your One Day Could Start Today? So, have you ever said one day I'll have more time with my family, or one day I'll quit my 9 to 5 and work for myself? Maybe you've dreamed of traveling more, or paying off your debt, or simply not stressing about bills each month. We all have that one day dream in the back of our minds. But what if I told you that your one day doesn't have to be someday far away? What if it could actually start today? So when I started my digital business, I wasn't living the dream life yet. I had responsibilities, a job, a family, and lots of reasons to put it off. But something in me whispered, why not now? And that small decision to begin turned my one day into day one. So today we're going to talk you through, excuse me, today we're going to walk you through what that shift can look like for you too. So, in the simplest way possible, because starting your journey doesn't have to be complicated, it can begin right where you are right now. So, the first is one day is just a dream until you decide to begin. So many of us carry beautiful dreams in our hearts. One day I'll have more freedom. One day I'll stop living paycheck to paycheck. But the truth is, dreams don't come true just by dreaming them. So they come true when we decide to take one small step, one action. That's it, one step. Like signing up, clicking a link, or sending a message. That's how my business journey started, with just one decision. So imagine telling your 7-year-old child that they can have a cookie one day. Every day they'll ask, "Is it today?" Imagine you finally say, "Yes, today is the day." That's how it felt when I stopped waiting for the perfect moment and said yes to this business. I didn't have everything figured out, but I was ready to learn. So when you say one day, you're placing your dream on a moving shelf. It keeps getting pushed further away. But when you say why not today, you grab that dream and hold it close. You give it life. Starting a digital business doesn't require perfection, just willingness. So if you're waiting for more time, more money, or more confidence, I understand that. I was there too. But the truth is, today is always the best day to start. Because once you start, you'll gain the time, confidence, and freedom you've been waiting for. Don't be like me and many others out there who waited a full year to start this business, because that was just one of the biggest regrets of my life. So start today could be your day one. Just start now.
Yes. And then the second one is starting doesn't mean you have to be perfect. A lot of people think they have to be a tech expert or a social media pro or super confident to start this digital business. And that's not true. You just have to be open to learning. We all start somewhere. And when I began, I didn't know how to do reels or the ads. I just followed the steps and asked for help when I needed. And think of it like riding a bike. You don't wait until you're perfect to ride a perfect rider before getting on. You start training. You start with the training wheels. You might wobble or fall, but that's how you learn. And in this business, we have tools, we have training and support like those training wheels, and you're never alone. So one of my favorite part of this business is that you don't have to do it all by yourself. We work together, we cheer each other on, and we celebrate small wins. And no one's expecting you to be an expert. You just have to start with what you have, and you grow from there. And perfection isn't the goal, progress is. And every message you send, every post you make, every live you watch is a step forward. So don't wait until everything is perfect, and start while you're still figuring it out, because that's how real success begins.
Yes, and then the third one is your life won't change unless you do something different. So we say this all the time. If nothing changes, nothing changes. It's a simple truth. If you're tired of the same routine, like rushing to work, missing time with your family, feeling stuck, something has to change. And that change starts with you. You don't have to flip your life upside down overnight, but you do have to take a new step. So, for example, let's say you want to bake a cake, but you keep making the same soup every day because that's what you're comfortable at. You'll never get a cake unless you try something new. So, in life, it's the same. If you keep living the same day over and over, your one day will never arrive. So, when I chose to start my business, I was nervous, but I knew I couldn't keep living on autopilot. I wanted more time with my kids, more flexibility, and more purpose. And that meant doing something different, even if it felt uncomfortable. So, this business gave me that different. It gave me a new path to walk on. And with each small step, I felt myself getting closer to the life I truly wanted. So, if you're feeling stuck, remember different actions bring different results. So, it all starts with a decision.
Yes, and then the next is that you don't need a lot of time. You just need a little every day. So many people say, I am too busy to start something new. I understand that because we all have full plates. Like Candy, Louise, and I all said in our introduction, we are moms, we are full-time employees. We have this digital business as well. And on top of that, we have a family, we have chores to do, we have all these errands to do, right? But the amazing thing is, building this digital business doesn't require hours and hours each day. You can start with just 1 to 2 hours a day, even while working full time. That's what we are doing. Like now, we're on our lunch break. That's where we're doing this business in the little pockets of our day. So again, it's like planting a seed, right? You don't have to water it all day long, just enough every day. And over time, it grows into something beautiful. That's how we built our business. We work on it again during our, like, when if you have little kids, you can work on it during their nap time, like now our lunch breaks, or maybe after your kids go to bed, or maybe before they wake up for school. So it's that those small pockets of time add up. So you can scroll on your phone for 15 minutes, like you can get lost in social media. Sometimes you think 5 minutes only, and that, you fall into that hole and you spend hours and hours doing that. Or you can use that time to learn something new, earn online. You're there anyway. Post online, respond to someone who's interested. We help you use your time smarter, not harder. So, and the best part is you can do it from your phone, even in your pajamas. So, time is something that we can never get back, but we can choose how we use it going forward. So even if you're busy, your one day dream is still possible. Just take a few minutes a day to water that dream and it will grow.
Yes. And then the fifth one is you're meant for more than just surviving. Life isn't just about paying bills and working nonstop. You were made for more than that. And you were made to live, to laugh, to travel, to be with your family, not just to exist. But many people stay stuck because they think this is just how life is. It doesn't have to be. And imagine waking up and not rushing out the door. Imagine picking up your kids from school without asking your boss, or sneaking out for a few minutes. Imagine having time to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And that's what this business has given to so many people, not just the income, but freedom. I used to believe I had to work hard at a job forever. And once I saw what was possible in this online business, working from home, creating my own schedule, building something meaningful, that whole mindset shifted. I started seeing that life could look a little different. If you've ever felt like you were made for more, that feeling is real. And it's your heart reminding you that your dreams matter. And this business is a way to turn that more into reality. So you don't have to settle for just surviving. You can start thriving.
Yes, and then the last one is today could be the start of everything you've been waiting for. So, what if today is the day that changes everything? What if months from now you look back and say, That's the day I took a chance on myself. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need to say yes. So every dream starts with a decision. That one yes can open doors, give you confidence, and change your life little by little. So think of your dream like a puzzle. You've had that picture in your head for a while. So this digital business is the tool that helps you put that pieces together, one piece at a time. So you don't have to wait for next year, next month, or even next week. You can start today, like right now, just like what we did. And in a few months, you might be saying, I can't believe how far I've come, all because you chose to say yes to yourself. So you don't have to wait for the right time. The right time might be just now. Your one day starts the moment you say yes to it. So ask yourself this: what if your one day started today? What if this was the day that changed your life forever? You'll never know until you try. But we promise you'll be glad you did.
Yeah, so you don't have to keep waiting. Your dreams don't belong in the shelf. In Tagalog, if you're watching us, we say, libre mangarap, right? But why not, like in English it's free to dream, but why leave your dreams as a dream, right? Like why not
Mhm.
make them come true? Because it's possible, and it's possible with this business, because this business changed our lives and a lot of other people's lives, and it went from being one day to saying day one. So say let's go. You can do the same thing too. Don't make your dreams wait. Start now. The best time is now. Don't wait any longer.
Yes, and you can start by signing up to any of our website. We have a free webinar, free live webinar on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you can start by signing up to any of our website, which is mine is luisaenriquez.com, Candy's is theinglegacy.com, and Carla's is carlaporganan.com. And once you provide your name and email address, it'll show you the overview of this business, how this works, and also real stories from people like us. So sign up and give it a try, because this might be the chance to see if this is what you've been looking for.
Yes, so if you're tired of your 9 to 5 job, you want to earn extra income and you want change, but don't know where to start, just reach out to any one of us and we'll gladly help you out. We know how it feels to want more time with your kids, more freedom in your day, and less stress over money. So, like I used to tell myself, I'll start one day until I realized one waiting won't change my life. You really have to take action. And this digital business gave us a new way to earn from home with flexible hours and a supportive community. So you don't have to figure it out all alone. We're here to help every step of the way. So please do reach out.
Yeah, so if you're ready to stop dreaming and start doing, we are here to help you do that. So again, thank you for joining us for our live. Hopefully we see you again tomorrow for another topic. Thank you very much for your support. Please leave a comment to us if you're watching and where you're watching from, so we know where this video is reaching. So thank you again, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.